What's good, people? I think we're gonna switch it up this week and we're gonna make a series of videos I like to call Jackin Gents Week. That's right. We're going through Gents catalog of videos and we're stealing his content. Why? Because that's why.
I said, do we have a fellow? Huh?
I kid, we love Ashton, we love Gents here on the channel. You've seen the cheesy Lataffa bottle. How's the atomizer on this? It's actually pretty good, to be honest with you. I'm gonna give you the experience of the Lataffa Asad Bourbon. In the opening, you get Tonka, and you get Tonka, and on the top you get Tonka, and more Tonka. Well, that's what it smells like. There's not actually Tonka in it. But when you actually spray it on your skin, like a lot of reviewers don't actually do, you get a bunch of lavender. You get this note. I couldn't really identify it. It's not quite a geranium. It's some weird note. What it ended up being was a cheap Maribel plum note. Again, you'll see people comparing this to John Paul Gaultier's Scandal Absolute because they see the plum in it, but they don't actually wear it. So it's not quite the same plum note. But you do get a bunch of lavender. It's a pretty decent lavender, kind of a soapy lavender. You're absolutely pelted with cacao. It's called bourbon. I think people are confusing it with like a boozy scent. It's because it has bourbon vanilla. So it's not like a shot of booze, but it is kind of a darker, slightly boozy vanilla. Tons of amber. This is a super sweet, slightly chocolatey fragrance with freshness of lavender in it. This is just what I smell. I can pull up the Fragrantica notes right here for you note hounds. Bourbon vanilla, amber, vetiver, Davana, nutmeg. There is some spice in here. Lavender, pink pepper, Maribel. I don't get a ton of pink pepper, but again, it's like what you call fairy dust. Kind of sprinkled in there just to give you a full note profile. But this is basically cacao and vanilla and sweetness. And to be honest with you, I like it. I actually like it quite a bit. I just wish it was a little spicier, a little denser. Projection and performance are solid. If I were to give this a score, I would give it a 7 out of 10. It's nice for the price. This is not a rich, upscale, expensive smelling fragrance, but for 40 bucks, it's doing its damn thing. I'm sure just from reading the Fragrantica note profile, people are going to compare this to Scandal Absolute. It is not. If you want something in the same wheelhouse, but that does smell richer, that does smell a bit more upscale, I would go with Scandal Absolute. But if you just want a clean, sweet, kind of fun fragrance, you can't go wrong with Lataffa Asad Bourbon. Don't let the name fool you. This isn't some, boozy, mature scent. It's chocolate and vanilla pretty much. But I like it. I definitely will get a ton more wearings out of this. To be honest with you, I am stealing Gents content all week. Not necessarily watching it. I'm just kind of stealing the thumbnails and the titles. Again, if Ashton is watching or anybody can reach out to him, why don't you show us your real fragrances? You know, the ones you actually wear. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to cause no problems. I'm just saying, why don't you show them your actual collection? I got friends in high places, Ashton. I know it ain't this. Thank you guys for watching. More Jackin Gents videos all week. And maybe next week we'll pick somebody else to steal from. Maybe a gentleman's journey. I got my decants ready, Chad.